Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Haridas Prabhu had a habit of stealing money. One day, Haridas Prabhu went to the market to buy some fruits and vegetables. While he was coming back, he saw some chocolates and bought it with the money he stole. When he was coming back, he had to put the fruits and vegetables in Prabhupada's kitchen. And to do that, he had to go through Prabhupada's darshan room, where Prabhupada would talk with the people. When he was going, Prabhupada was there at the darshan room. So he paid his obeisances, and then while he was doing that, the chocolates fell out. And then Prabhupada was like, "What is that?" Haridas Prabhu was caught red-handed, so he used the chocolate as a bribe to get out. And then Prabhupada took a bite out of the chocolate, and then he asked, "What does it contain?" Haridas Prabhu gave him the packet, and then Prabhupada saw it had cocoa. And Prabhupada said, "We should not eat cocoa. Why do you eat this?" Haridas Prabhu said, "Because it's very sweet." Then later, Haridas Prabhu went to wash the vegetables in Prabhupada's kitchen. Prabhupada came into the kitchen a few minutes later and baked halwa for Haridas Prabhu as a punishment. Srila Prabhupada gave Haridas Prabhu halwa, which is a higher taste. From that day onwards, Haridas Prabhu never ate chocolate again.
So what thing which struck me in this example is Srila Prabhupada's genuine love and affection for his disciples. He was not cruel in his punishment, right? He gave a sweet as a punishment. So that's a very loving way to train your kids, or if all of you grow up and you have your own kids or you have somebody else whom you are caring for, it's a very nice thing to learn actually, that you discipline out of love. All of us have certain lower tastes. Lower tastes means some things which are not really beneficial, but we have habit of enjoying them. What are some of the lower tastes we have?
Spice, eating,
Smoking.
yeah.
So what is the nature of these lower tastes? Generally, they are very addictive, right? And they are just time wasters. Ultimately, they will not help us anything. So ideally, Sri Bhagavad Gita also Krishna says that one has to give up this lower taste and actually take up devotional service to Krishna. And in order to take up devotional service to Krishna, then we need to have the taste. Otherwise, how will we do it? If you have to give up something, you have to have a taste for other thing. Otherwise, we cannot give up. One example is given related to this. It's like a small child, they like to eat everything. So let's say a mother finds a child eating mud and she wants to stop the child from eating mud. Yeah. So then what is the way the mother can do?
Usually with kids what they like is like chocolates and sweet things like jalebi and everything.
Okay. So their mother can actually give something which the kid really loves, which is beneficial to the kid. Like a laddu or a jalebi or a sweet. If it gives, then immediately it will say, "Oh, mud is not so tasty. Actually the sweet is tasty, let me eat the sweet." Right? So this is called higher taste. Let's say we all have taste of watching movies or let's say playing games, and we have been struggling to give this up. We can do it easily when we have taste in kirtan or Krishna Katha or like chanting and reading. If we develop some of those tastes, then automatically we can easily give up. We will feel, I would rather do some service to Krishna rather than watch some movie. Or you will feel, I would rather talk with my friend about some Krishna story rather than talk about some movie. Right? So this is called higher taste. This higher taste is a very important principle in devotional life. So another striking point which Srila Prabhupada gives here is preach by example. So it is said, actions speak louder than words. Let's share some of your experiences, maybe they are leaking secrets now from your home, where you feel your parents are asking you to do certain things, but actually they are not doing it.
They always say get up early, but sometimes they might be late.
Sometimes they say we have to go to like classes at temple or something, and sometimes they send us like they send me all alone. They say go to temple, we'll come later. So they send me. I come home just like home. They say I'm too tired, I couldn't come.
Like they tell us we should not eat chocolates anymore, but whenever they see it, they just take it and they start eating.
Okay, now the question from a child point of view, what impact does it have on you?
So whenever they tell us something to do but they don't do it sometimes, I kind of think in my head, hey, that's not fair.
Okay. Actually, the main thing is we don't feel inspired. The words when they say like that don't have potency unless they do it themselves. The very fact that we are doing certain thing gives us the power to inspire others to do. Whenever we speak, we should judge ourselves, when we share with our friends or especially people who have sisters, right, or brothers. We always tell our brother to do something, but actually you should check yourself, are you really doing it? So that's what Srila Prabhupada is doing here. He is preaching by example. So what are two lessons we learned? One is Srila Prabhupada's love and affection, because of which he genuinely cares, so he uses a method which will really help the disciple. And the second one is his preaching by example.
Hare Krishna, Krishna